There we go. I don't remember where we are. I remember that I'm in this room, actually. But I don't remember where I was with trying to get through here. Get this key from this guy. I don't remember what clue we had either. We have to change what's on the TVs. Well, he stresses out. He has to go to the bathroom, clearly, but he's not doing it. He's glued to the tubes. He can see what's on them. I can't remember now if I've already gone back and turned on the water in all the rooms where he can see water, where he can see the bathroom sinks. We can't. There's the one, but that's the party room. I don't think any sinks are even visible there. Here's a set of sinks. We can turn those on. There's one more bathroom. I don't know if he's got it on these screens. The one by the, can't even remember where that thing is. That's it. Look at the individual monitors.
Some are lit and some are dark. It all depends on the lighting in the rooms they monitor.
Oh, it depends on the lighting in the rooms they monitor. Oh, so we can narrow his focus by turning off the lights in certain rooms. So that explains the light switches. Why there's light switches everywhere. I think we have to go down. Let's go mess with that. Yeah, alright, this is the party room. The other party room.
It's
must
locked.
Be locked. Takes this basement. That's the files room.
Beam me up, Scotty. Beam me up, Scotty.
That's the files room, and then this goes to the boiler. Back to the entry. This just goes to the game developers therapy session. And I don't think we're ready to do that yet. I don't think. Oh yeah, we have to get the signature. We have to figure out how to copy the guy's signature. We found the signature. It's on his it's on one of his diplomas. Gosh, I'm lost. I don't remember how to activate this. It's clearly.
Beam me up, Scotty.
You know what? I think what I did to get back one time, I couldn't figure this out, and so I think what happened was I just went and got thrown back into my cell. I tried to go out the front door. That works. I was just trying to avoid it because it takes a little bit of time. Actually, no, you don't get thrown into the cell. You get thrown into the rec room where I'm trying to go. This might be the only way to do that.
Uh-oh.
Hey, it's...
I'm...
Hello?
What's going?
What do you...
Where
is I... But...
is them? There. You stay.
Okay. Now I can access, I think, one of the bathrooms.
Something's...
Well, I can access the light switches. That's what I need to do. To go just turn off the lights in all the rooms that I can turn them off in. Oh, that one's already off. Okay. I thought one of the bathrooms. Been over a week. And was kind of having some dissociative issues at the end anyway. It was a short session. And so whatever was going on was not being encoded in memory very efficiently. Oh, we'll get there. So he can see this room. Remember that. That's on the monitors. So I guess the only light switches are beyond the lift now. I can access. He doesn't want to turn the lights off in here. And there's already got that one. Okay. Already got the bar switch. No light switch in here. So I'll get off at the first.
Isn't the
first exit. And hit the switch in here. And one of the bathrooms in this hallway. Oh, I can hit the switch in there also. Darknet. Might be good for it. Okay. You can see this room. The faucets are going. Where the heck is that other bathroom, man? Where the heck is it? It must be on one of these floors. Like, I think I probably have to access it through the stairwell. Let's go over there at any rate.
Here we go. Hello over there.
Oh,
Isn't the next...
I have it. Oh,
Oh, maybe I have to access it through the blanket. Maybe the blanket is the trigger? Yeah. Well, no, that's only going down. Try that later. There's one other bathroom. This, okay, here we go. Alright, so that's already on. This is the one I was thinking of. So these are the only faucets I know about. All the faucets that I know about are on. And I guess check more light switches to see if we can turn off the lights anywhere else. To force him to look at them. And we got, this is where we need to get.
I'd love to have some...
wait a second.
What is it?
For the life of...
We need to put his signature on this.
Look at that. The diploma bears Dr. Marcel's signature. But how do I copy it from there onto this form?
I honestly... Long way to the mud.
That's definitely Dr.
Catch up on. Did someone come clean it? Because we dirtied up the blanket. I was thinking about that earlier. I still don't understand why Okay, we got the twins to leave the blanket. And then we put ketchup and mustard and toenails, and we cut it up a bunch. And then, when we came back to the scene later, it was gone. It was in the laundry room. Like, there was no kind of foreshadowing or anything. I was just doing stuff. Put toenails on the diploma.
The glass is not detachable. Too bad.
So there,
What do you think, Harvey? Did the doctor win his
Definitely.
we might run into another solution where it doesn't make
In
sense.
this panel,
Where there's
Captain Useless catches
no
up on
hint.
his high school education in night school.
no foreshadowing or anything. Oh yeah, we put cornflakes on it too. On the chips. We dumped like an entire bag of
yummy.
chips.
And this exquisite hissing that accompanies
the
the
blanket.
dissolving of dental enamel. Say, is falsifying documents a federal offense?
Federal events? What kind of events?
Offense! A federal offense!
You must mean events. I'm not familiar with that other word. If I were you, I'd worry more about making some sense.
Look at that! I'd really love to, but it's behind glass.
Like glass. Glass is such a... It's almost not an obstacle.
Don't be sad, Edna. I'll
only glass.
award you a certificate of honor. You are a certified graduate of laundry lift science.
He may have a diploma, but I, on the other hand, have a pot.
So the balance of power is upheld.
Someone already signed this. My signature won't be worth much here. That's Dr. Marcel's throne. Nope. There's no hidden safe behind it. Look here, Harvey. It says www.diplomaviaphone.com.
I knew it!
Homophone.
I admit that it's fun. Does the signature remind you of anything, Harvey?
Not really. If you can find a remnant from your past, something from your school, maybe, that should surely be able to take us back to the past again.
School.
What do you think of this, Harvey?
I remember this ugly mug.
Will that be enough for a flashback?
Trouble is, I don't really want to remember this little moron Alfred.
What do you think of this, Harvey?
I remember this ugly...
Will that be
Trouble is,
All the same
an old
photo
photograph of a... What do you... Will that...
trouble...
in terms of interaction.
What do you think of this?
Yucky!
You think you're something special, don't you?
Indeed, I do. I bear the name of one of the greatest scientists of our time.
So I think I've tried everything on this diploma, and I've tried
In this
taking it.
panel, Captain Useless catches up on his high school education in night school.
But we haven't gone back to mess with
I love it.
mess with the security guy again yet. I think I tried everything except for, like...
Cocktail menu or diploma?
The wrong decision can cost you years.
That's good. Years of what, though?
I hate to interrupt, but
Make it snappy.
what's that you're watching?
I'm watching the Loonies. Usually, I prefer TV, but there's something wrong with the aerial again.
Shame on those unreliable aerials.
It's not that bad. The morons can be quite amusing. The only problem is that you start getting a little loco yourself. If you keep staring at these monitors for too long, you'll see them start to form letters.
So
I'll
that's
leave
the
you
other
alone.
thing we can mess
Yeah.
with is the aerial. I've been guessing that we need to have twisted it to view. I'll get back to the. Oh, through the vents. We can rotate a part of the antenna. Is that guy gone, or is it just not showing him? Oh no, he's on that. So this, yeah, that. Do that to it. Didn't change.
I hate to...
Make it.
What's that?
I'm watching usually, but there's
Shit.
it's not the only if you'll
Did you...
don't I'm not as if but there's a
Wow.
don't remind
Yeah, you see, he gets stressed out when you talk about
Anything.
water. So I was
I'll leave-
thinking,
Yeah.
well, show him water on the monitors, and he won't be able to take it anymore. But they didn't even seem to change when I adjusted the lights in the other rooms. Even though she mentioned he can see them according to like what's lit up, which lights are on, it didn't seem to change. So that does stay. The rotation, it stays. Unless I'm supposed to put something on it after I rotate it.
Look here, Harvey. This is how you...
That actually...
Look here, Harvey. This is how you contact the shopping channel.
I always suspected as much.
Look here, Harvey. This is how they make the red color on TV.
That's crazy! Crazy!
Look here, Harvey. This...
And to think there are people who say that computer games don't teach kids anything!
Look here, Harvey. This is how you avoid paying TV fees.
Well, I know some other methods as well.
You sound familiar.
Look here, Harvey. This is how you warm up old show concepts.
Oh, that easy?
Same object. Oops. It's such a good sound. I don't hear him. Oh, he planked it.
Look here, Harvey. This is how cartoons are transmitted.
Oh!
In this panel, we see Captain Useless canceling his cable TV. Well, Mrs. Antenna, let's get back to these electromagnetic fields you were talking about. Are they in this room now? Can you communicate with them?
They are there. I swear they are.
Y'all believe in
Look
electromagnetic
here, Harvey.
fields?
This is how you get those zigzagging residual images.
Ooh.
I don't.
And this is... Look here, Harvey. This is how they calculate...
That one.
Look, Harvey! An aerial!
Cool. Now we can make contact with a mothership.
I'll dip. Guy's still here.
Oh, you!
Take care. I'll go and enjoy my freedom. Will you sign my registration for therapy?
Oh yeah, sweetheart. Signed and sealed. Just come over to the window. Yep.
I don't trust you. Just forget I asked. Would you like to read something?
Good idea, sweetie. I'm a sucker for Captain, Wonder Bra. Just come over here and give me the comic book. Yep.
I don't trust you. I'd rather keep the comic book. What do you think of a duel?
Sure thing, sweetheart. Just come over to the window.
Forget it.
Really wants us to go to the window. We're already at.
Babbitt doesn't look like much of a cook. Kook is more like it.
Yeah, it's Mustard, this guy.
Hey! Hey!
We're the cops, dude.
The party's over, Babbitt. Sheriff Conrad, Tumbleweed County. I gone done uncovered all the illegal goings-on in this here asylum. Reach for the sky, partner.
Hey! Did you eat my cornflakes?
Quick, Harvey, gather the posse.
Can't select the cornflakes. There's more of them.
Look, I found a pair of scissors.
What on earth? Are you ransacking the whole asylum? Listen,
Word.
you'd better leave me out of this. The doctor's gonna be mad enough as it is.
Probably get the diploma by breaking the glass
I
with
broke
this
it.
thing. But we refuse to take the heaviest, most deadly object we've found so far. Other than this guy. He's heavier and more deadly than that man, probably.
That's definitely Dr. Marcel's distinct signature. One can register for therapy with this blank form, but the signature of the psychologist responsible is missing.
How the heck, with all of this?
The barbecue is called off. The fire has gone out.
Doesn't look like we can interact with the logs, but it might just have to do chimney and fire going.
That's what how much? What? Nah. Someone has installed a padlock, a pentacle, and a sealing spell. Nothing from the outside or from Pandemonium will ever come through this window.
Not above, walkthroughing it up a little bit.
That's too high. I'm sure I can...
Need a boost here. A lot going on. I've tried stuff. TVs are not changing. I mean, they'll actually, yeah, these do look dimmer. So the monitor, yeah, this is they're dimmer. Does that matter?
Maybe I could just make...
Hey, keep your hands off.
I'd rather... He's still ignoring...
Adjusting the aerial doesn't seem to do anything, even though, he says it's broken. Because he wants to watch cartoons or something.
I'm not rummaging through trash cans.
Oh yeah? Since when?
Okay, I lied. Sue me. I just wanted to know how it felt to say that. There's a year's supply. This one is as soaked in, and I bet it's... Shall I get you some more water?
Definitely and decidedly not. I've already had too much.
The filthy cup is a good place to keep it. I use dispose. You call them that because you... I wonder why...
That's just a gag.
The filthy cup is...
Yeah, I don't think it's actually modifying the cup. Put the toenail in there. Maybe.
Shall I get you...
Definitely. I've already...
He's had enough to drink. Wouldn't you rather read something?
Don't get on my nerves.
TV junkie.
Array of... I still don't know what this room is. There's a door there, or it's like a cabinet. Another door or something. I don't know what that room is.
The TV. The TV. Look, Harvey, you can see the whole asylum from here.
I can see letters in the monitors.
You are one strange bird.
Crazy, maybe, but a bird? Cock-a-doodle-doo.
What do you make of this, Harvey?
We don't need that. We have everything under control.
Hands off!
This here is the sheriff. Hand over the master key now.
Don't get on my nerves.
I'd better keep it. Kring, kring. Here, it's for you.
Hello? Hello? Ha ha, very funny.
Thought we were onto something for a second.
He may have flipped his lid. I don't want his autograph. Can you sign this admission to therapy for me?
I may be your babysitter, but I'm sure as heck not your shrink. Only Dr. Marcel has the authority to sign patients up for therapy.
Authority, huh?
Looks like he's been to the barber once too often already. I'd rather
Follow
not.
him.
He's still ignoring me.
She does. I try to use it, and she back and forth. Anything you do to it,
The
she has to walk
TV is
back and
turned
forth.
off. It's not exactly an appealing design.
We have been neglecting this
The
TV.
TV is turned.
I think this is what he uses to. Okay, yeah. I had been assuming that whatever his cartoons or whatever are gonna come through these monitors, but it comes to this TV, and it's off. Okay.
The mallet likes animal programs.
I can't deny it. I've got a thing for horses.
That sounds familiar.
The ketchup likes to watch cooking shows.
You can learn the most amazing things!
The TV is. Mustard adores talent shows.
Don't you just love it when Ellen DeGeneres spices things up with her saucy comments?
I think we hate Ellen now.
The forum has music stations running in the background.
As long as they don't distract me from my paperwork.
The phone never misses a Get Smart rerun.
I love the old shoe phone ploy.
I'm tempted to mess with the aerial one more time, because I don't remember what the original state of it is. Maybe the TV turns on if I rotate it one more time. But it's not even giving us, like, static. So it's pretty unbelievable if this fixes the TV. I'll be declaring shenanigans. Your 4-step. We did have a hint about having a
hate to
flashback.
Make it.
I'll leave you alone.
Yeah.
If she finds something from school.
Harvey's favorite movies are ones with ponies.
With flesh-eating zombie ponies to...
Too bad he's.
That sounds familiar. So I have interacted with that before. Just didn't remember. There's so many places to go right now. I feel like I've tried everything everywhere. Well, I've tried everything at the there's 3 objective spots. There's the key right there. There's getting the signature. Well, I need that spoon also. We haven't tried very hard to get the spoon from the bar. We need the spoon so that we can go in here and get the clay. Try this.
I don't
Or do we
want
have to just get caught and thrown back into the rec room? We'll go mess with that, and then I'm gonna look it up. I'll look up where we're at. What?
Uh-oh.
It's
I wonder if any of these matter. Probably not.
I'm not even...
oh maybe you what you're or
There's probably so many gags because you have to come back here.
What's
and do
going
it.
on?
what do you think? There's a patient on the run.
Where are all the others? Aren't bad.
Isn't that something I don't? But
Possible.
It's
anyway.
all right. There. You stay here.
Something seems to have gone patently wrong here. Hey, Alu!
Hello, Edna. What brings you here this time?
I have what? Let's... I have...
Take
I wonder if this guy can force his signature.
Would you like this appointment for therapy?
Do I look like I need therapy?
Let's put it this way. If this were a rhetorical question, you'd need a class in rhetoric first. If I stir this, I'm likely...
Hey, don't touch that. That's the only spoon I could find in the whole house.
Ugh. We've reached that point in adventure games where... What do you do? Okay, let's have a look. One on Steam called Action by Action Guide. Oh boy. Babbitt, done that. Going to the recreation room. Getting the coin. We got the coin. Peter and Petra. Got the cocktail menu. We've got the ticket. Chips with blanket. We did that. Got the blanket. Got the pot. Oh, we're supposed to get a knife and fork somewhere. I think it might be the gumball or in the kitchen. Okay, let's go to the kitchen. We missed an item in the kitchen, it looks like. It's a good guide. It's not, there's no, it's just do this, do this, do this. There's no context.
Hello, Avu! Isn't the...
I have it. Oh.
Maybe we can use the fork and knife on the antenna or something. Where the heck was it? I don't think I'm in the right spot. have to take the lift one more time.
Here we go. Hello
Yeah, we can
over
maybe
there.
use the fork and knife on the antenna to
Isn't the next
I have that. Oh,
make it do some new junk.
Oh, great balls of fire. There's cutlery in there. Let's see. Now, what have we here? A knife and a fork. This series of surprises just keeps on coming. What's this? Not one spoon? Where the heck are the spoons?
I know where the spoon is, but now we can eat whoever we want. Place.
You couldn't even behead a gummy bear with this. The ruthless tooth of wrath.
Okay, we got a hint. Oh, more faucets. Oh, she turns it off. Why would you do that?
No, my...
Oh, we got some pot holder.
Asbestos-coated pot holders.
Asbestos, huh?
What's this? They've been secured to the background graphics. What?
Yeah, come to think of it, I kind of only spent like a minute in this room. I don't know what I was doing. I'm getting tired or something. So we've got a pot holder coated in asbestos. We got a fork and a knife. Kind of looking for more hints, but we will go try the antenna. Try these items with this thing.
The dog has a diploma, but that's nothing to cause hot flashes. I'd really love to, but it's behind. But
Is anything in my inventory that I could stand to cut? Other than the mustard.
Mattis always used to say, don't cut the squeeze bottle with a knife.
Did he?
And licking the blade of the knife was a no-no, too. And then he'd say, you shall never appoint your rabbit to the position of God Emperor.
Nice try.
Honestly, that's what he said.
Funny that there's a God Emperor of Dune joke. 2008, you know, it's all the rage this week. I'm making God Emperor jokes.
Look here, Harvey. That's how you determine the cutoff frequency.
Wow, a knife that really hurts. You're a freaking genius.
Look here, Harvey. This is how you reel in the radio waves at night.
Like spaghetti, I see.
Why would I do that? To dampen the reception? In this panel, we see Handy Boy making some sandwiches for lunch.
No, Edna, stop it! You can't cut up Captain Useless's adventures! That would be disrespectful!
Harvey? I think disrespectful is written with one S and one L.
Ha! Who's reading the subtitles anyway?
Completely am.
Knife, fork, scissors, light. My collection is almost complete.
Knife and fork, and this pad thing. Diploma, master key guy, water, antenna. Pick up ketchup, knife, fork, cornflakes. We got cornflakes. Let's catch up to where we actually are. So we missed that. We're still finding things that... Wait, enter the secret room. What secret room? Heck does that mean? What is moth? Alright, now I want a more verbose walkthrough. What the heck is the secret room? Pick up form. Use folder cabinet. Pick up drawer. Read every folder. We did that. The secret room. What is muff? Guys. Oh, office. So his office. There's a secret room in the office? Let's go back to the office. It says use knife with drawer. I don't know about any drawer in his office. Oh, it's there.
A desk.
Okay.
Made from the finest wood, too.
Okay. See, I feel like walkthrough was justified. I was not going to find this freaking drawer for a long time. It could have been till tomorrow. I might not have found this drawer. Classic adventure games. This is how much space I have to find the drawer with the mouse. Desk, drawer, nothing. Drawer, desk. Drawer, nothing. Drawer, desk. Yeah. Okay. I don't...
A
Good use of
Norwegian
walkthrough.
hardwood drawer with leaf gilded inlays.
Where do you see anything like that? This is ordinary beach.
No remorse,
The
no
player
guilt.
was deeply impressed
was-
just now.
That was the correct use of walkthroughs right there. That's what walkthroughs are for.
Yeah, I can reach between a desk and the drawer with this. With any luck... There! Success!
And what's in the drawer?
There's an old key in the drawer. I'll take that. I bet it's important.
Tech glass.
Dr. Marcel kept it hidden in a locked drawer after all. The key must be important if the doctor keeps it in his office.
Okay. So this must be this room over here. Over here. Over here. Because yeah, this is the key. This is the, like he said, there's one room that the master key doesn't open. Presumably It's this room. Let's save before we go in here. This is adventure game language for something serious is about to happen, and you could find a fail state. Someone's going to be holding a gun on me when I go through the store.
It doesn't fit here.
Oh, okay. Well, now we gotta find where the key goes. Maybe there was something in that office.
Nope. There's no hidden safe behind it.
Actually, I remember seeing what to do with the key. So, let's just do that.
Hello? Operator? Can you tell me which lock this key matches? I see. Second floor, all the way to the left. Thank you.
Okay. That also might have taken a really long time to figure, you know what I mean? There's some of these things. I eventually would have combined it with everything in the inventory. I definitely would have done that, but not before trying every door in this freaking place. Is this one? Is this it?
Let's see. Wow. That
Like,
really
I didn't mean
worked.
to know that, it's just my eyes happened to pick that up. Holy cats. Okay, so this is probably a room where something from school is, because, like, she can't avoid this kid anymore. And there's a bike and stuff. It's her stuff.
Alfred was very clumsy with this kite.
That
That's-
little putz was a clumsy oaf, period.
The
The
sun.
wind is unfavorable. The wind is unfavorable.
He's apparently, like, super dead, because there's this pretty intense shrine.
Alfred got this great bike from his father. Mine was from the junkyard. No, I've gotten over it.
Our marbles. Hey, we found our marbles.
Hey, half of those are mine.
I knew it. Kid stole stuff
Oh,
from her.
shucks. Safety glass.
Who about glass?
No, nobody has the right to destroy memories.
How about giving memories a small dent?
Nah. Look, that's Poozy. Harvey couldn't stand him.
Poozy must kill Harvey. Poozy must kill Harvey.
Oh yeah,
Dang.
still his usual self, old Poozy.
Homework.
That's Alfred's homework. Alfred was a real nerd, and he never let me copy off him. What's this? Scribbled on the edge of the page. Mattis Conrad? That's my father's name, but it isn't his handwriting. Although somebody has made a great effort to copy it, obviously. Just a second. That's my handwriting. I don't get it. Why did I sign my father's name on the edge of Alfred's homework? Harvey, do you know anything about it?
Oh yeah, I can remember that day very well.
Oh.
That was the day I taught you how to forge signatures.
Oh. So we found it. All right, let's mess with the rest of the room first.
Even as a toddler, Alfred was ugly.
Pretty impressive she can recognize her handwriting from when
Alfred
she was a
built a
kid.
snowman. Is that a tie on the snowman? Oh, Alfred, you're such a geek. This is Alfred taking ballet lessons. Not only did he look ridiculous in his outfit, but he also moved with as much grace as a sack of potatoes. He was a few sandwiches shy of a picnic.
Loud? I couldn't remember what the volume was on in OBS. Peeking a little bit. I'm only now noticing.
I vaguely remember Alfred. He was an extremely obnoxious boob, I'll admit that. But to think that he's dead now? Hmm.
Edna? Edna?
Hmm?
The kid was a klutz.
I know.
He was a jerk.
I know. I couldn't stand him.
An idiot. A moron.
A pimpled ulcer.
A bag of pus.
Dumb as a bag of nails.
Cry baby.
Butthead.
Goof.
Brain dead mother friggin' vomit munching horse fornicator.
Edna?
Dang.
I miss him.
I know.
Dr. Marcel will pay for this.
You think? He's got something to do with this?
Look around you. It's obvious that this guy is insane. I know the recollection of what happened back then must be buried somewhere in my brain. This is exactly why Dr. Marcel is trying to erase my memory. And to think he's got the nerve to accuse my father.
We'll find the missing piece of the puzzle, Edna. I promise.
Oh, the urn is here.
Actually squeezed Alfred into that?
Human bodies are 90% water, Edna.
And considering Alfred's head, I'll raise your 90 to 98%. No chance. That is something even I won't do. No, I don't want to carry any old burdens with me. He won't be able to read anymore. Besides, he was more into textbooks. That doesn't work that way.
Oh wow, it's the first item that the comic book hasn't done anything with.
In this panel, we see Captain Useless, trying hard to remember the passcode to the basement cave. In this panel, we see Captain Useless, trying hard to remember the passcode to the basement cave. In this panel, we see Captain Useless fetching his spelt grain cushion from behind the oven.
Spelt grain.
Stop that.
Okay.
In this panel, we see Captain Useless.
Same thing, lots of
In
things.
this panel, we see Captain...
Same thing, most things. Okay. Let's, carve it up.
Can you remember this, Harvey?
Yes, indeed I do. You and Alfred had a private lesson with Mr. Hornbush. The lesson was utterly boring. And while Alfred did his best to follow, I taught you how to forge signatures.
Do you think we can go back there so I can learn it again?
That should be no problem. Are you ready?
Yeah. Temple morph me to the past.
As you wish. Hold on.
Oh dear. I really do remember, I'm afraid. This is Mr. Hornbush's math class. He was very strict and he always picked on me. I'm afraid that if I don't pay attention, he'll lock me in the cupboard again. This is a riddle you have to solve on your own. Good luck, Harvey.
Okay, so no switching between characters this time.
It's a note from Addis, Edna's father. I wonder if it can be of any use. I can make out a pattern. Maybe Edna is interested in exploring hidden island realms.
The tone in these flashbacks is, they kind of nail it. There's like innocence, there's tenderness, and especially Harvey, his fixation on Edna.
The world is too big to spend my time locked up in one place. I should go on a world tour with Edna.
You know?
This is Edna's teacher, Mr. Hornbush. I think Edna is afraid of Mr. Hornbush. To be or not to be? Edna used to like this skull in particular. This is Edna's teacher, Mr. Hornbush. Edna could never stand math.
Hole. There was a hole. Hole. That's why she doesn't like cabinets. Carmen Sandiego's jacket.
There's a letter in Mr. Hornbush's coat pocket. I'd love to know what it says.
Okay, so she's got to get thrown into the hole.
This hole in the cupboard could prove very useful. It's really handy that the cupboard has a peephole in exactly the right position. Alfred is such a moron. Edna knows a few great ways to insult the ugly frog face. The fun begins beyond this door. I'll have to get Edna out of here somehow. Maybe she has an idea of her own.
That's the thing.
I wonder if it can be of any... What does that piece of paper say?
Oh, it's a note from my father. He just forgot to put marmalade on my sandwich again.
Thought she hates marmalade. Sounds good.
Math is god-awful. Let's skedaddle.
Shh. Later, Harvey.
Hey, Edna! I spotted a letter in Mr. Hornbush's coat pocket. I'm sure it's part of a conspiracy. Shh! Mr. Hornbush reminds me of the fish Mattis gave you for Easter.
Shh. Later, Harvey.
You flushed it down the toilet.
Mr. Hornbush! Edna is snickering again!
Pull yourself together, Edna.
Okay, so I can see why she hates this kid.
We gotta get you out of here.
Shh. Later, Harvey.
Do you remember the skull?
Shh. Later, Harvey.
Well, blanking on what to do here, how to progress it. I don't think we can combine items as Harvey. I think I've gathered everything.
I think Edna is afraid of Mr.
Oh, haven't tried the window. Ooh. Ferris wheel to school.
I didn't even know there was a circus in town. If Edna gets wind of a circus, she'll be even more upset about not being allowed out. Edna should be enjoying the nice weather. It's not really fair that she has to sweat over books in here instead. This is the warmest day of the year. Everyone who doesn't get out today will have missed the best day of summer. This can't be true. There's even a Ferris wheel. Edna's not gonna believe this. A Ferris wheel.
On grass, no less. Even on the edge.
The water looks inviting. Edna would much rather go swimming than sit through this dull math lesson. A merry-go-round! There was never anything like that in the village before. Edna needs to know about this merry-go-round. I didn't even know there was a circus in town.
So we have to distract her maybe until she's anxious and gets thrown into the cabinet.
If Edna gets wind of a circus, she'll be even more upset. Hey, there's a new slide at the playground. Edna is the queen of the slide. She can even slide uphill.
The witch.
Edna needs to know.
Okay. Tell her about the circus.
Edna, there's a circus in town.
What's that you say? A real circus?
Mr. Hardbush! Mr. Hardbush! Edna's talking to herself again, and I can't properly concentrate on my assignment.
Edna Conrad, you keep interrupting the lesson. I'll give you an official warning. On the third warning, I'm putting you in the cupboard. Do you understand?
I'm sorry, Mr. Hornbush. It'll never happen again.
Not if my imagination has anything to say about it.
Edna! There's a Ferris wheel outside.
No, that's impossible.
I saw it.
That's not fair. Not fair, not fair, not fair.
Mr. Hardbush! Mr. Hardbush! Edna's talking to herself again, and I can't properly concentrate on my assignment.
I have to ask you to behave, young lady. That is the second warning, Edna. Interrupt the lesson one more time, and I'll put you in
Until
the
she
cupboard.
hears about the
I'm
merry-go-round.
sorry, Mr. Hornbush. It'll never happen again.
Edna! There's a merry-go-round outside.
I love merry-go-rounds. This lesson is beginning to be a real torture.
Mr. Hardbush! Mr. Hardbush! Edna's talking to herself again, and I can't properly concentrate on my assignment.
We have to listen to the kid every time.
That's it. Enough is enough. Into the cupboard. Come on.
See if we can hate him
move
as much as Edna does.
No back talk now.
Oh, she has to let herself into the cabinet. Alright.
There's a letter in... I'd love to know... Can you reach the letter?
Sure. I can't make out anything. It's much too dark in here.
It's really handy that the... Can you reach the...
Sure. It's much... That doesn't work.
You could pass the letter through the hole. Then I can read it for you.
Good idea.
This is incredible. The letter is from Dr. Marcel, addressed to Mr. Hornbush. The doctor is paying him money to hold you back in school. And he stresses that under no circumstances are you to be allowed to leave class early. Especially,
He's been holding her prisoner
and this
her
one's
entire life.
underlined when the weather is good.
I can hardly believe it. Obviously, Dr. Marcel has been carrying out a personal vendetta against me for a long time.
Yeah, jeez.
You'll
Before the kid
pay
was
for
even dead.
this.
This all seems a bit illogical to me, but I've seen it written in black and white.
We'll get to the bottom of this eventually.
So this is where he teaches her to forge signatures somehow.
Math is god-awful. Let's skedaddle.
I'd love to. Unfortunately, I'm stuck here in this cupboard.
Edna! Swimming season's begun!
Great. Thank you very much. And I'm stuck in a cupboard.
Edna! They have a new slide at the playground!
Great. Thank you very much. And I'm stuck in a...
Maybe you should ask Mr. Hornbush to let you take part in the lesson again.
I can't believe that you, of all people, would say that, Harvey.
Why? We can wreak more havoc that way.
That, of course, is true. Mr. Hornbush!
Okay.
Math is god awful. Let's. Maybe Edna is interested in exploring hidden island realms. Let's go on a. We should venture. Edna! It's the warmest day of the year today!
Oh no. And I have to sit here pushing numbers
Warmest day of the
around.
year. It doesn't sound like something to celebrate.
Mr. Hardbush! Edna's talking to herself again. And I
But then I'm
can't
from
properly
California.
concentrate on my assignment.
Edna Conrad, you keep interrupting the lesson. I'll give you an official warning. On the third warning, I'm putting you in the cupboard. Do you understand?
I'm sorry.
Warmest day in the year in California. You just hope you drink enough. Basically. Hope for the best.
How are you, Edna?
Later, Harvey.
There's a hole in the cupboard. Shh.
So what would she need to forge a signature for here? We know the doctor's sabotaging her
Hey,
since she's a
Edna,
kid,
I
apparently.
spotted a letter in Mr. Hornbush's coat pocket. I'm sure. Shh.
It actually is a part of a conspiracy. He was right.
This is Edna's teacher, Mr. Hornbush.
He's crooked. Man alive.
Look at that idiot.
Mr. Hard!
Pull yourself.
Mr. Hornbush reminds me of the fish Mattis gave you for Easter. You flut.
Mr. Hard!
Pull yourself.
The snickering doesn't get the warning, only getting anxious about going outside does. I think we showed her everything. At the door, I guess.
We gotta get you. Alfred is such a Edna knows a few I'm more of an art rabbit, not a math bunny. Math is god awful. Let's skedaddle.
Shh. Later, Harvey.
Nothing with desks. Hornbush. Globe. Ice cream.
That ice cream part, they seem to have completely new flavors. I think an ice cream is exactly what Edna needs right now.
Man, me too. Playground. Pond.
Edna! There's a new ice cream parlor.
Do they have blancmange ice?
From the looks of it, they've got everything!
I'd die for an ice cream.
Mr. Hardbush! Edna!
I have to ask you to behave. That interrupt.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, maybe we weren't done in the cupboard. It's possible. Let's get cupboarded again.
Edna!
What's...
Mr.
Edna! That's it. Enough is enough. Into the... Come on.
But...
No.
We should venture out into the world.
For starters, I just want to get out of this cupboard.
Alfred is such a moron.
That doesn't work that way.
She looks unhappy.
Why? Tell her about the sunshine.
Edna! It's the warmest day of the year today!
Great. Thank you very much. And I'm stuck in a cupboard.
What's this piece of paper in your bag?
It's not really important. My father forgot to put out breakfast for me.
Oh, I thought it was marmalade in a sandwich. Just not feeding her at all.
Alfred is an old snitch.
A snitching frog.
We could paint the skull with
Let's
bright
remind
colors.
her of her mortality.
Wouldn't I have to get out of this cupboard first?
She's in the cupboard. Cabinet topics. The sunshine and death.
Math is god-awful. Let's skedaddle.
I'd love to. Unfortunately, I'm stuck here in this...
I'm stumped again. Needs to forge her. She needs to learn to forge her signature in this flashback.
I wonder if it can be of it.
You can't combine items in Harvey's inventory. You can only use them to start topics with Edna. We've done everything, I think, since she's been in the slammer here.
Looky, Edna, I can see you! Let's go on a treasure hunt!
Wouldn't I have to get out of this...
There's a letter. I'd love... That's really strange with the letter, isn't it?
You said it, Harvey.
Okay, I think we must be done in here.
Maybe
'cause
you
there's
should
nothing
ask
else to
Mr.
do,
Hornbush
right? You know?
to let you take part in the lesson again.
I can't believe that...
Why?
That... Miss...
Mr. Hornbush reminds me... Shh, you
Mr. Pull yourself.
Isn't that your father?
Yes, why?
Well, how about we create our own little note for Mr. Hornbush? In your father's name.
You mean we'll forge his handwriting?
We'll just borrow it. After all, you have plenty of time in here to practice it. Or did you have other plans?
You're right. This really sounds like a good idea. Maybe I'll even manage to get out soon enough to enjoy the weather.
That's how you learned to forge signatures back then. You got so good at it that after a while you could forge anyone's signature, just by looking at it.
Yeah, I think I could still do that. I really hope this is going to help me. This classroom is not exactly what I call one of my favorite memories.
Good skill. For like, well, for anywhere, but especially when you're in the clink. Forge stuff, man. Make connections.
definitely Dr. Marcel's.
Okay.
My signature won't be. Someone already. Look at that. But how do I copy?
But how, indeed, copy it?
It would surely help if he signed, but he's not here. In fact,
It's just by looking at it. So she looks at it.
that's definitely.
He's seen it.
My signature won't be worth much.
Obviously not your signature.
My signature. Look at that. But how?
Does the
I
phone
wonder
always
if
give
you can
hints?
register by phone.
I don't think so. This says you need the signature of the psychiatrist responsible.
Oh, Harvey too. It's down here now.
There's no signature on there yet. I should find a way to change that. Okay. I think I could learn to forge this signature.
Sometime later.
That should do it. I can make an exact copy of the signature now.
The walls are covered in it. Been practicing. That's funny. Got an achievement for learning.
Very good idea. I'll just sign the form with Dr. Marcel's name.
Very funny. We can
What
sign
shall
the,
I write?
Dr. Marcel Paradise Cocktail with an umbrella.
Dr. Marcel Paradise Cocktail with an umbrella. Okay.
So maybe this is how we get progress in the bar as well. On the comic book.
Captain Useless can forge his own signature. Nobody else can do that.
So we can get into the group therapy session now, but first, let's go mess with the bar. Just to see, because I really want to see if the menu is going to do it. Well, no, let's just go to this, well, say it like I know how to get there, but I know we're on the right side of that locked gate. Get there. I'm impressed it's not just Freud on the wall here. I gotta say.
Very interesting, Mr. Pokey. And this object interaction you were talking about, is this happening in this room right now?
Are you even listening? All of us in here are nothing more than...
Hold on a second. Yes, what can I do for you? Why don't you come a little closer?
I'm here to demolish the fourth
This
wall.
is the group therapy session for video game designers. If you don't have a signed registration, you can't attend.
Have one.
I have a signed registration.
Very well then. Please have a seat with the others. Okay, if everybody's ready, would you, as a new member of our group, like to begin, please?
No, I'm here to observe. Yeah, I'd like to see how it all
I'd like to
works.
see how all this works first.
Very well then. Let's proceed from where we were before we were interrupted. Pokey, would you introduce yourself once again?
Yeah, alright. My name is Pokey, and I had the nerve to believe I could design an adventure game in just a few months with just a handful of co-workers, and at the same time draw over 100 backgrounds and all of the animations for my graduate thesis.
I see. Would you please tell us something about your formative years?
I was always picked next to last during gym class.
Next to last. Very interesting. Next question. What color would your pet have been if it had been a chicken?
Ochre.
Ochre. I see. The case is clear. You are suffering from delusions of grandeur.
Thank you. I think I'm cured now.
What? That's supposed to be the therapy?
Why don't you give it a try? It really helped me a lot.
Are we ready now?
Yeah, just name it, and then you can identify with it and build your entire personality around
Why
it.
not?
Would you be so kind as to introduce yourself to the group?
If that's necessary. Hello, group.
I'm the man in the bee suit.
I am Edna Conrad.
Yes, I see. Would you please tell us something about your formative years?
I'm guessing we have to, like, be truthful, but could be wrong. Oh, that's right, the files. Oh man, I don't remember what those answers were. I did at the time. I
always got locked up in the basement.
In the basement. I see. Let's move on to the next question. What color would your pet have been if it had been a turnip?
Mocha octarine, polka dotted.
Polka dotted mocha octarine? Well, well. The case is clear. You are constantly trying to tell me fairy tales. If you're not willing to work with me, I can't cure you. You'd better leave.
So who do we need to get cured? It's the files in this way. It tells us all the patients in the hospital. When they got picked for gym class. So who do we need to cure? The Bee-Man? Adrian? We don't have this hint yet of who to diagnose. Droggle Jug, we need to get through him. He's an obstacle right now to get to Adrian.
Is this supposed to be a patient? I quote: name, first pet, characteristic.
Green Dog,
was
chosen
always chosen
third.
third. That's all.
So let's go try that. Green Dog, chosen third. Droggle Jug. Up.
Very in, but yeah, do you want?
That's what.
Very. Would you be?
What? Droggle Jug.
I see. Would you please?
Picked third.
I was always picked
third. Let's. What color would your pet have been if it had been a goldfish?
Oh. Green. I mean, he had a green dog, so I'm guessing green goldfish.
Green. Well, well. The case is clear. You are constantly trying. If you're not, you'd better.
Huh, who needs her?
Very in, but yeah, do you want to?
That's what.
Very. Would you be?
What?
It was next to last, right? Third? Or was it next to last?
Droggle.
Would you?
I was.
Let what?
Green.
Green. The cake. You are. If you'd bet.
Huh, who needs her?
Not what it seems to. Maybe what it seems to someone else who understands what's happening. But to me, it's not what it seems to be. Also, I can turn off the lights in this. Turn the lights off. This is no. Peter is in the bathroom.
Is this supposed to be a patient's history? I quote name, first pet, blue goldfish.
Oh.
Characteristic. Was always chosen next to last during physical education lessons.
Okay, so
That's
blue.
all.
I did remember that the goldfish was blue, but I was like, well, maybe it's green because it's this guy. So she's asking about the gold. She's asking about the goldfish. So the true thing is he was picked third. So maybe we're supposed to answer the true thing. Okay, he was always picked third. But what if he picked a... We'll try that. And then we'll try next to last, and we'll try blue goldfish either way. I think the goldfish is supposed to be blue, no matter what. But then I think depending on the person is how you answer for gym class.
But yeah, do you want...
That's what I'm...
Very... Would you be...
What?
So let's try Drago Jug.
You...
He did always get picked third.
I was always
third. Let's move. What color?
And then blue.
Blue.
Blue. The K. There is nothing wrong. A slight speech impediment and a habit of balancing sofa cushions on your head doesn't make you insane by any measure. You're no different than the others. Keep that in mind. That's it. You're cured. You may go now.
Whoa. I'm stunned. Harvey, are you still there?
Don't worry, Edna. I'll always be with you.
So, will they let us back in?
30,000 lines in the first act alone. What was I thinking?
Very interesting. But please hold on a second. Yeah. Do you want to sit in?
Pretty funny.
That's what I...
Very... Would you be so...
What?
Let's try
Drago
doing
Jug.
next to last with the blue gold, because she's always going to ask about the goldfish.
I was all...
Next, what color would your pet
Oh.
have been if it had been a rat?
I want to say yellow.
Yellow.
Yeah, the K. You are if you'd...
Huh,
Can't remember what color the rat was.
Very... But yeah, do you want to...
That's what I...
Very... Would you be...
What? I am...
I see. Would you please...
I...
I don't remember
what
this at
color...
all. It had been a cat.
Yellow.
Cat.
The K. You are... If you...
Huh, who...
So let's go talk to Drago Jug, I guess. Well, let's... I knew that room was going to be a little tedious. Didn't know what was going to happen, but I knew it was going to take some doing. Okay, read all of these.
Is the... I quote, name, first pet,
He-Man, Black Pony.
characteristic, was always...
He was
That's
always
all.
first. Oh, I think the gym class actually is the order that they appear on here. So first, second, third. So that helps. It's memorizing the colors of the animals. It takes some doing. Black Pony.
Is this... I quote, name, first pet, red
Cat.
cat, characteristic, was always... That's all. Is name first pet characteristic. That's all.
Black pony, red cat, green dog, blue goldfish. Goldfish. Walking.
Is this name first characteristic. That's all.
Yellow rat. Turn off the lights in here just in case we never have to come back.
Whoa, pretty dark.
I think it's gonna let me act without turning on the light.
Good idea.
Door's right there.
Whoa.
So the lights have to stay on in here.
Good idea.
Or else I'm trapped. Black pony, red cat, blue goldfish, green dog, yellow rat. And then the order that the people appeared on the list.
30,000 lines and
There, but yeah, do you want
That's what I.
very? Would you be
What?
I wonder if I'm supposed to take someone else's diagnosis.
I am Adrian, king of the rec.
I see. Would you?
Adrian was second, I think. B-Man was first.
I was always picked.
Second, let's move on. What color would your pet have been if it had been a dog?
Dog.
Green.
Green. Your inability to resist atmospheric energies has frustrated you. That's why you developed a control psychosis. You have to be on top of everything all the time and everywhere. This desire is so deeply seated that your subconscious has developed precognitive abilities. Why don't you just let go? Not everything has to be subject to your control. Lightning is one of these things. You don't have to feel insecure or helpless because of this. That's it. You're cured. You may go now.
Wow. Harvey?
Don't. 30.
There, but yeah, do you want?
That's what I'm.
Very. Would you be?
What? Drago Jug.
Would you please?
I was always picked.
Third, let's move. What color would your pet have been?
Blue.
Blue. There is not a slut. Doesn't your keep? That's it. You may.
Wow. Harvey?
Don't.
I don't know what the heck to do here. Unless just go through all of
yeah,
them.
do you want?
That's what I'm here.
Would you be?
What? I am.
Would you please tell?
I was always picked next to
Next to let's. What color?
Yellow.
Yellow. You are suffering from a bipolar disorder. Your depression is amplified by the fact that it's your birthday today. Your negative attitude probably stems from a seaside vacation in Maine, where your sandcastle was destroyed by an asteroid. Ever since then, you've been convinced that all the world is against you.
No, just outer
That's
space.
it. You're cured. You may go now.
Wow. I'm stunned. Harvey?
Don't worry.
Very. But yeah, do you want to?
That's what I'm here.
Very. Would you be?
What? I am.
Oh yes. Would you please?
I was always
Let's. What color?
Black.
black.
Black. You are deeply irritated by the fact that you are inseparably joined to your Siamese twin. You fear that you'll never be able to live your own life. This makes you cynical and bitter. Talk to your brother about these feelings. Who could have a better chance of understanding you? That's it. You're cured. You may go now.
Whoa, Harv, don't mind.
So that one was actually about the guy. The other one's maybe. I mean, Adrian is the king, and she said he always wants to be on top, always be in control.
30,000
there. But yeah, do you want to?
That's what I'm here.
Very. Would you be?
What? I am.
Yes. Would you?
I always got locked up in the basement.
In the base. Let's move. What color would your pet have been?
Eggshell.
Eggshell. The cake. You are if you'd bet.
Puh.
So she asks Edna about a turnip.
There. But yeah, do you want?
That's what I.
Very. Would you be?
Well,
What?
if she's locked up in the basement, then
I am.
Yeah. Would you?
I was always picked
Second. Let's. What color would your
green.
green? The cake. You are if you'd bet.
Puh.
it's
Who
green
needs
dog, right?
her?
I don't know what to do here.
There. But yeah. Do you want?
That's what I.
Very.
Like, I don't know what.
Would you be?
What? I am
Ah. Would you please?
Yes.
The reef. Let's. What color would your pet have?
Eggshell.
The you are if you'd.
It's just fairy tales.
One can register for therapy. Dr. Mar.
Go mess around at the bar or with the other page. Now that we know their diagnoses, maybe the other thing.
Uh-oh.
It's
Over there.
hello.
What's going on?
What do you?
Where
Is I? But
it's alright. There.
Yeah, and she said about Droggle Jug holding cushions on his head, so it was about the people.
Hello.
Druggle Jug.
Is that your
Druggle.
Am I not a
Druggle.
But I need to be granted. Too bad. If only. Droggle Jug does. He is. In the name of Dr. Marcel.
Draw.
Yeah.
Druggle Jug.
Am I mistaken, or did he falter just now? Maybe he can be impressed by a higher authority after all. In the name of
Draw.
Hello.
Druggle.
Is am I too bad? If only.
Druggle Jug.
Okay.
Druggle.
Okay.
Oh, I'm a cop.
Hold it.
Yeah.
Paraornithological branch of the FBI Special Squad. Sergeant Edna.
Druggle Jug.
Of course I can show you identification.
Druggle Jug.
You bet. Can I have access to the king now?
Druggle Jug.
Cool. I mean, thank you.
Okay. Progress.
Well,
We made it all the way to the top.
Well. My scouts reported that you'd be coming. A new power, they said, is on the rise in the eastern realm of the Recreation Room to overthrow me and my kingdom.
What are you talking about?
So, you managed to overcome my god. Poor, devoted Druggle Jug. I will avenge him with your blood.
What?
Oh, jeez.
But woe is me. My hand is weak, for the weight of a sword is far too much for me to bear.
Have I been temple morphed into the wrong game?
Before you usurp what my dynasty has achieved through the years, my castle, my throne, and my gold medal from the jigsaw puzzle contest, you will
That's what
have
we
to
need.
defeat me in a mental duel. Are you prepared for the challenge?
Not at all.
Which place were you picked for a team during physical education class?
First, of course, what other place is there for one such as I?
I think he's lying
And
about
what
that.
kind of pet did you have as a child?
A large, snappish dog.
Just a second. It doesn't work like that. What color was it?
What is this supposed to be? Some kind of therapy?
Well,
So tell me, which color was he?
Dog? Green.
green.
Huh? Not even close.
What?
Which place were...
First, of course,
Ha! And what kind of pet...
a large,
Just a second. What?
What is this supposed...
Well...
So tell me.
Well, if he was picked first, and I think that's a lie.
Black.
Huh?
Which...
First,
Ha! And...
a large...
What?
What?
Well...
Because
So
there's a blue goldfish, the red cat, yellow. What was yellow? Not the cat, not the rat.
Yellow.
Huh?
A golden medal? Genuine gold?
Of course. And that's not all.
Why? What else?
Well, all right. Just genuine gold. Nothing else. What were you expecting?
Well, let's try his game and see
I
what that
am
is.
ready.
So be it. Let the joust begin. There's no turning back now. It's all or nothing. Victory or defeat. Glory or shame. Fish or cut bait.
You know how to create suspense.
I will ask you a question, and you shall give me the answer or perish.
All right. Just ask the question.
Well then, the question is heads or tails?
That's
Probably
all?
heads.
Heads or tails? That's the duel for the royal throne?
Heads or tails?
You guys always trying to be on top.
Heads.
Tails. Well, have you...
I want
So, head,
heads.
tail. Well, have...
Oh, he's cheating.
Why must I always lose?
Do not blame yourself. There was a time when I too had to endure the same misfortunes as you. I tell nary a lie. I was a regular misadventurer. But then I went out for a walk one night. On the roof of the tower, there was a thunderstorm brewing. I opened my umbrella as a precaution, and my feet were immersed in buckets of water when I noticed that the TV antenna was crooked. Immediately, I took it upon myself to rectify the problem. What I remember next is seeing a dazzling flash of light What exactly it was, I cannot fathom. But after that incident, I've never been off the mark again.
I want to try
So, heads?
tails.
Heads. Well, have
Which
first, of course,
ha? And what kind of pet?
a large, snappish dog.
Just a second. What?
What is this supposed?
Well,
So tell me.
green.
Huh?
So he's
Well,
lying,
I'll be gone
or
Cheerio.
well, what was the other thing? No, it wasn't the barman. But I do have something else that I can try with the barman. I wonder if this guy talks about the PD
Hello,
also.
B-Man.
Hello.
I don't.
So you.
Barkeep,
Of course.
one Dr. Marcel Paradise cocktail with an umbrella, please.
It's not on the menu.
Of course it is. Bright and clear.
What? Let me see. We have a little joker here. That's not my handwriting. You've written that yourself. Admit it.
Oh yeah, she can learn his handwriting.
Yes, I think I can learn the barkeeper's handwriting. He's a bit dyslexic, it seems. He even writes stinky drink with 3 X's.
Got his. No.
What shall I write? XXX. Okay. Barkeep,
Of course.
1 XXX, please.
It's not on the menu.
Of course it is. Bright and clear.
What? Let me see. You're right. What came over me? I don't even have the ingredients for that. Where the hell am I supposed to muster up minced meat? If
Better go
you'll
look.
excuse me, I have to go to the basement and fetch my rifle.
Oh, they let this guy keep a gun? Oh, down there, okay. Spoon. Yoink. Shelf to yoink.
This is not a self-service.
Whatever. Alright, well, we got spooned. Look at all this progress suddenly. Alright. So he claims to have been chosen first in gym class. And then he says he has a snappish dog. So let's go mess with the files.
Hello? Oh. Isn't the
I had. Oh.
I think we have to do the next one. Yeah, to get to
Here
the file
we go.
room.
Hello? Oh. Isn't the
I had. Oh.
File room, and we'll see if he really is first.
Let's see. Just another. Hey, it shows where I smell. It's so.
No, see, he's not first.
Is this I quote name? First pet, red
Red
cat.
cat.
Characteristic was always chosen second during physical education lessons.
Yeah,
That's
so
all.
he's lying. He didn't have a cat, or he didn't have a dog, and he was not chosen first, so he's lying. Part of his delusion. Well, while we're here, we can give this guy the spoon. See what we get. We might only get the clay, and then that's all we've got.
Hello? Are you still down there?
Hola. What's up?
I finally found a spoon for you.
That's supposed to be a spoon?
It has to be. The barkeeper stirred his drinks with it.
Well, what the hey? This will have to do until you found the proper one. Thanks for your effort.
I'd rather if I had a hole in the inventory. Hello? Hello? I think he's
Maybe we have to come back later. That should be long enough. Dirt. Right, got our clay. Now we need, guessing we'll put it in the pot
What
eventually.
do you think of sand cakes, Harvey?
Will it be a dangerous giant sand cake with big fangs?
I'm afraid I ran out of fangs.
I'll give it a pass then.
I wonder if this is the phone. Do hints? Is the
No
universal
dial tone.
helpline?
Seems the days of burying phone lines are over.
Dang. And I've left my air in my other pants.
Okay, well we've got that. We know he's a great big phony.
Uh-oh.
It's
I'm...
Shaggy to take us
what do you
back.
Where
is I but
it's them.
Shaggy or
You
John
stay-
Lennon.
Something...
Well, well. You have returned as I
Which place...
first.
Ha! And what...
Allah.
Yes, what?
What is this?
Well...
So tell.
Red.
Wow! You're right. Suddenly, I feel so understood. And everything is so much clearer. Yes! I was hit by the same flash of lightning twice in a row, and feeling utterly helpless. I developed a control psychosis. I should start to relax and take it easy. Not everything has to be subject to my control.
Exactly.
Maybe
Hey,
now he'll let us win.
thanks. You've helped me a great deal.
I want to try one...
So, head,
Heads.
tails. Well, have you...
I want to
So, head,
Heads.
tail. Well, have...
I want to try...
So, head,
Heads.
tail. Well, have...
I want to...
I think he's still cheating.
Tails.
Heads. Well, have you...
Why must I always lose?
Do not.
Is there a
There
hint?
was a time, I tell nary a lie, but then I went out for a walk one night. On there, I opened and my feet were when I know meet what exact. But after
Well,
cheer,
Okay, we haven't figured out the trick for the key yet, or for the coin. We can't use any items once we're actually in the tent.
hello, Drug.
Struggle jump.
All right.
Struggle jump.
He's so cute when he's mad.
well, as are you prepared?
I want to try...
So head,
Heads.
tail. Well, have...
Well,
Maybe, This guy's got some ideas about the game of chance.
Hey, Alu.
Hello. What?
I have one.
Fire?
Can you help me beat him?
Who do you think I am? Mr. Miyagi?
Oh, please. With sugar and cream and a cherry on top?
Well, all right then. I have a radical idea how to level the playing field. But you won't like it.
Tell me.
Electroshock therapy.
What?
We'll give you electroshocks so that you can predict things as well.
Oh, we're gonna get superstars.
I'm not sure.
We can meet at the electroshock therapy chair, and off we'll go. I'd need a better coat hanger, though. The inspector won't let me ride the laundry lift with this one anymore. What do you think?
I'm really not sure if I'd like that.
Take your time and think about it. When you're
I'm
ready,
down.
just bring me a better coat hanger.
I've made a decision.
Brave, get me a better coat.
Let's talk. I have to
take
this coat hanger. We're gonna need this one, but
let's go.
But dear child, if you give that to me, you'll have to find a better hanger. We need
Oh shoot.
hanger
That's
number
moronic.
one.
Tell that to the inspector.
Hanger number one. So he's got to go ask this guy who has hanger number one. Probably Adrian, number one. Hey, Liftman.
Hi there.
Tickets,
Who is in
Mr. Frock has one. He holds a season ticket, and he's our most frequent, which means he lives in the laundry lift. Professor Knock has another ticket. He often visits meaning the ones found on the Aluman has the third.
Okay, ticket
Okay,
number one
you
is
said- I'll be
Please.
is this guy.
Hello over.
Oh, a new
Oh
neighbor.
yeah, it's got the number one on it. So gotta
Isn't the next
I
kill
have
him.
the same that. Oh,
take his
Here we
ticket.
go.
Give us the
You
ticket.
could make a great ghost costume out of him. Too bad he's out of my reach. The next exit is approaching.
Dirt at him.
I
see
would
if he'll fall
love
out.
to give him an ochre hue. Too bad I can't reach him. The next exit is approaching.
Oh, I wonder if we can open up the laundry bag.
Lift inspection. I'll have to confiscate your coat hanger.
it is impossible, I'm afraid. I'm really quite attached to it.
You hang out all the time, don't you?
We only part whilst cleaning.
The next exit is approaching.
While cleaning.
What? It doesn't even. If only I wouldn't touch.
Oh, we have
Here we go.
projectiles. Yeah. He's mad.
The next exit is approaching.
Oh, he hates us forever now.
I've teased him enough. Really, Mr. Frock? You're all dirty.
Good.
The next exit is approaching. That's strange. Where's Mr. Frock? The next exit is approaching.
Can't run, hurry up. Oh,
Here we go.
Mr. Frock in the lift.
The next exit is approaching.
He's in there.
Mr. Frog! He doesn't hear me. I'll switch to the spin cycle just briefly. Mr. Frog! He doesn't hear me. Seems like I'll have to wait. I'll switch to the spin.
Okay. Got his hanger. Now we can go to electroshock therapy.
Uh-oh.
It's
Lennon.
not. Hello? What do you?
Where
is I? But
It's alright. There.
Shaggy Lennon.
Something seems... Let's go! I want shock treatment.
Very well, then. We'll meet by the shock therapy
Now
chair.
Mr. Frock is just stranded in the
find the
laundry
way?
room or the basement.
I hope so.
So, off we go.
Oh, he can get around and then Shaggy will bring him back. Oh, I wonder if we go through dialogue.
You're not coming.
You go, Will.
Question answered.
The next exit is approaching. Here we go.
There might be a way to hurry up, but I don't know. It's kind of funny though, just watching her hang out for a minute.
The next exit is approaching.
Oh shoot, I was supposed to get off. Well, we'll enjoy the gag a little longer.
The next exit is approaching. The next exit is approaching.
Isn't it? No.
Here we go.
A good screen.
The next exit is approaching.
Ah,
Oh
Edna.
boy.
Finally. So, are we ready to go?
I mean,
Sometime later.
precognition will help a lot with the rest of the game.
I hope you're all right over there.
Harvey's
This is your
strapped
last
into.
chance to change your mind.
All of them say, "Let's stop."
Too late.
Wow, that was really something.
Okay. Now we go get caught again. Well, yeah, I think that's the thing. Once you have the key, then you can
Uh-oh.
walk around without getting caught.
I'm
not. Hello?
Just
What
gotta-
do you think?
Where-
Isn't it I? But
It's
Maybe I'm not supposed to have the key yet. The key
You stay
seems like
here
a pretty big
till the
final
doctor is
thing to
back.
get.
Something seems to have gone.
Well, well. you have returned to as I
mean, we're forging a new key is the thing. That's what we're gonna turn his gold medal into.
I want to try one.
So, head?
Heads.
Indeed, heads. My turn. I choose tails. What's that? That cannot be. It's heads. What does that mean?
Well, foremost, this seems to mean Edna is the king. Edna is the king. King, 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 king. Give me the medal, you mental. Your throne is mine now. Wow. The medal really is made
First
out of
act as
genuine
king,
gold.
democratize the throne. Return the cushions to the couches.
Now I am the champion.
Just the champion of loons, baby!
Alright. We've got the gold, we've got the clay. We don't have the key yet.
This coin seems to be meant for a much bigger payphone. Okay.
Alright, in the pot. Let's go put the pot in the boiler and see what happens.
The next exit is approaching. Here we go! The next exit is approaching. Ouch! Hot! Dang it! I can't touch it like this.
Got the pad.
This should work. I'll just take a pinch.
Children, dinner's ready!
Not yet, Dad. It's way too early.
The early bird catches... We interrupt this joke for an important message. The gamer with the IP address 192.543.323.121 has parked his cursor in a no-stopping zone. Please restart immediately and click more options in the future. Thank you.
Alright.
Children,
not
the...
We needed the clay. I think she actually put the clay in there.
I'll just take a pinch.
Children,
not
the... Children,
not
the...
Oh, it's the same thing even if you talk to it. Let's go back to, the Hannibal Lecter guy. We have to take the lift again. I don't know how to take the lift, like, from... Oh, maybe we use the hanger.
This looks dangerous. Hey, what the hey?
Yeah, okay. Okay, good. Alright. It's almost like having a key again. First time.
The next exit is approaching. The next exit is approaching.
Okay. Here? Guy. Remind me again.
Hello, princess.
Call me princess.
Getting back to your... Where can I find the master key?
That's easy. The guard they call Bladder has it. Bladder is on monitor watch duty. He's far from being... But when it comes to keys, maybe you can distract him?
Where do I get...
Dr. Mars, the only... However, and he got... Okay, as he has... It might even...
Okay, we've got that. Now we need the key.
I think...
Good. Is there any...
I've got to go.
Give my...
Need to distract him with something.
Here we go.
We've got like a bunch more crap that we didn't have before.
The next exit is approaching.
He's up there. Pour molten gold over his head.
I'll give you a pot full of gold for the master key.
I'd give a kingdom for your immediate demise.
Dang.
I'd rather not. He's still The clay is too dry to make an imprint in it.
Gotta wet the clay.
I can't dampen the water dispenser.
I don't think we're gonna be able to get the impression while that other bathroom. So many faucets everywhere. Maybe we can do it in the kitchen.
Cool. Now I've got mud.
Mud.
I guess the clay could be used for baking some kind of mold. But I'd need an impression of... Good idea. I'll make an imprint of the key.
Hey, keep your hands off.
Darn it. I can't get near enough without him. I'll have to come up with...
So we need to fix the TV, which involves the antenna somehow. Gotten this far with the antenna. It's break time again and then come back and do this later. Stop where we started. I feel like we haven't solved the therapy game yet. That's a mystery to me still, like what to do there, but it doesn't seem like we need it for anything now that we've defeated Adrian.
Do you need a signed appointment for therapy?
I might soon enough if you don't stop bugging me.
Oh, no signature to forge here.
He likes keys.
I don't think this is the key to his heart. Maybe I can just swap the keys without him noticing.
Hey, keep your hands off.
Woo, 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 woo.
Distract him with something. I mean, he's looking at the monitors. And the lights are off in the rooms where we turn them off. We can't turn off the light in the files room though. But I don't see that anywhere anyway. Got the B room. Got the bathroom. It's off the rec room. That's the cafeteria. That's the trip, the hose and area codes bathroom. That's the room outside the B-man room and the laundry lift. That's like looking at the Hannibal guy. That's the entrance. Security room. That's the foyer, the lobby. I still don't know what this room is. What the heck is that? What is it? It must be a room that we haven't been to yet. There's like a cabinet on the wall. Is it the bar? No. There's like vaulted ceilings right here. No idea what that is. I think we haven't been there yet. But then this is the where we get off the lift and spot. This is where the dinosaur guy is. The outside of Hannibal's cell. I don't know what this is. Oh, this is the bar. This is the bar. Like, I feel like I'm missing an item again. Or something.
Look, Harvey, this is how you descramble a signal.
I'm hanging on to your every word, Edna.
Look here, Harvey. This is how you warm up old show concepts.
Oh, that easy?
I can't scribble on that, I'm afraid. Look here, Harvey. This is how you steal TV show concepts.
Oh, yeah! Let's launch Harvey's Idol. That'd be cool!
Why would I do that?
Harvey. I'll show you how they make the sets for the daily soaps. Hooray!
Like, it's something with this antenna, right? Doesn't do different
In this panel,
depending on
we see Captain.
the positioning. Like, give us a hint.
In this panel,
Both about canceling.
Look here, Harvey. That's how you determine the cutoff.
Wow!
it looks like an ice skater with a broken leg. Well, Mrs. Antenna, let's get out of the. Can you?
They are there.
Stumped, everybody. Maybe we consult the guide again. Because as far as this part of the game goes, we're no closer than where we started. We've made zero progress on acquiring the key. I think zero progress. So I might be and the way everything's set up, we should have been able to acquire the key by now, I think. We've turned off the lights everywhere that we can. And I think they were on everywhere that they could be on before that. Because I went around turning them off everywhere.
If you stare at them long enough, you begin to see letters in them. Oh, Monitor Oracle, what are you trying to tell me?
In order to perceive my messages, just keep looking at me until understanding is achieved.
Sure, I'll just get the truck. Some are lit and some are dark. It all depends on the lighting in the rooms they monitor.
See, that's a hint, but what the heck? What the heck? There's no light switch in this room, and this is one of the rooms. Did a circle.
This looks dangerous. Hey, what the heck? The next exit is approaching.
Mm.
I'd rather.
Why?
Oh,
And like, we don't actually see what's happening in the rooms. The only thing that changes is whether the light is on or off. Maybe we have to turn the lights off everywhere? That's possible. Can't turn off the lights in this room. Like, that's one of the rooms that he's monitoring that we were just in.
the next exit is approaching.
And this room. Monitoring this room. In this room, we can't turn off the lights. I mean, he'd probably like the lights off in there. They're off
Here
everywhere
we
that we can
go.
control. Other than that other bathroom. I think... There. I think we
The
take the
next
stairwell
exit is
somewhere.
approaching.
I mean, this is the bathroom he would go to, but making him leave isn't the thing, I don't think. Because he's just going to take the key with him. No, it's a sub-C room. The light switch? We can't even mess with it. Like, what is the WC? Wash closet? And we also can't mess with the lights in here. The light, but we can't. 3, 2, 1, guide time? It's either guide time or it's break time, but I'm pretty sure if I come back, I'm gonna be stumped on this one. I feel like I've missed something, like before. I'm just missing something that maybe is hard to find, like that drawer where you've got like 10 pixels of space. An actual pixel hunt is what that was. See, the lights are off everywhere now that we can control. Can't control the B room, this bathroom, cafeteria, this hallway, cell. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. What is that? I don't know what that is. The lobby.
Make it.
What's that you—
I'm watching usually, but there's something wrong with the aerial again.
Shame on those—
It's not the morons. The only problem is that if you keep staring at, you'll see them
Now.
What else do
Can I have—
Hulgor can come in
Hulgur is—
tied up, eh?
Well, he's in a cabin—
Edna!
He's trying to deal with his claustrophobia.
In that case, he won't be.
I'll leave—
Yeah.
There's something wrong with the antenna. I don't know what to do to the antenna to fix it. Let's check the guide. Let's check it. Let's just check it. We're checking it. Using the signatures, second tempomorph, using the signatures. Beating Adrian. Making the imprint. Got the dirt. Oh my gosh. Yep. Wow. Okay, so the WC on the door. There's text in this part of the walkthrough that is otherwise like references to objects in brackets or rooms or NPCs in brackets, and then what action you should do. For example, rec room, talk to Drogglejug. Rec room, use police badge with Drogglejug. Rec room, walk to residence. Choose any option. Choose first. Choose any option. Choose the next to last option. Choose the last. You see? Now, this one, walk to door, surveillance room. Choose any option. Also, take note of the monitors. If you've been following this guide, you'll notice that the lighted monitors are forming a WC pattern as far as which ones are lit up and which ones are not. If it doesn't, you'll have to make sure that every room with a turnable switch has the lights on, except for the rooms BRER, break room, and 2FLD. Make sure those two rooms have the lights off. Goodness. Note, I always had a problem with KMCI. Or, yeah, I. The switch is at the back wall instead of the usual spot beside the door. Make sure that light is also turned on. KMC, I don't know what that is. So, I was never going to figure this out. It's supposed to form a W and a C. So we need to turn on this, the bar room. And the bathroom down here, or yeah. Man alive. So yeah, oh, and the outside Hannibal Lecter's. Man alive. That's some adventure game thing right there. This is your hint over here. That's why I was wondering, like, what the heck is this WC over here? I guess wash closet. Is that's a name for a bathroom, right? That's what people say sometimes, like in the early 20th century. All right. Again, no remorse for that walkthrough. That I didn't. Sheesh. You know. All right. He's even got a screenshot. There's a screenshot, you know? Ah. That's something else. So yeah, he's probably been saying, like, hit the light switch here, hit the light switch here. No, I haven't been looking that closely at it. Which freaking rooms, man? I'm trying to process what... Alright, the cell and the bathrooms. So I need to get off at the other lift thing. Gosh, how do I, like, I'm like somewhere else right now suddenly. That's interesting. Gosh, how the heck do I get back? This is what dissociation is like sometimes. Very interesting. There's just a can't even think. Right, the basement. Very interesting.
That doesn't work. This looks dangerous. Hey, what the?
But then that wasn't a can't even. I don't feel like that was a can't even think situation. This solution. That's
The next
like-
exit is approaching.
the WC on the door to the bathroom. You have to replicate that with the monitors. That would take forever to notice. The bar needs to light up, I think. See, that's on me if I get that wrong. Which ones need to light up? That I could have paid attention to. More attention. I'm pretty sure the bar needs to light up and the bathrooms. And the cell. Maybe, yeah, the cell needs to. We might be doing some walking here.
The next exit is approaching.
At the same time,
Whoa.
not far away.
Oh yeah, lights on, lights off. What the heck? The monitors, they're showing a pattern. It's a message.
Oh, you begin to see letters. Yeah. Wow. So we had the antenna in the right spot at least. Crazy.
Here
If you
we
stare
go.
at them, that's our hint. If you stare at them long enough, you begin to see letters. And it did say that in a couple of spaced spots. Like he said that, and then when you try to talk to the
next exit is
monitors,
approaching.
it says like just keep staring for understanding. And I don't know. That's pretty out there. They dropped a bunch of hints, but they needed a hint like the letters aren't in the screens, or you know, they need a hint like that. They drop a bunch of hints that it has to do with the monitors and there's letters. Yeah. I kept thinking about like the Matrix. Okay, you begin to see the Matrix, you know. I was starting to think like, okay, is it just like a Matrix joke or something? Or is it an actual hint? Okay.
Hey, stop it!
Darn it! The key is attached to his belt. I'll have to come up with something else. I think I could make an imprint this way. Wow! I'm Sherlock Holmes.
You're Watson. I'm Holmes.
I'm Holmes. You're Watson.
No way! I'm totally Holmes.
What's going on out there?
I'm Holmes, and you are Inspector Clouseau.
Deal!
Phew. Oh. And make sure he stays in there. Being forever.
Oh dear, I haven't baked the mold yet.
Oh man, and the gold is already molten.
Well, get going, Edna, get going.
Okay, we gotta bake the mold. How are we gonna do that? Like the boiler, but I'm gonna need like a plate or something. Unless it just lets me throw it in there.
Okay.
Oh.
This should work.
Okay.
Mold.
Why can't the key solidify already? I should help it along, I suppose. I'm sure I can find...
Kitchen.
Okay.
Cool. The water has cooled off the molten gold. Yippee! I've made it! My own master key!
All right.
Yeah! I'm free at
Woot.
last!
Yippee! Let's go to the zoo then!
We can't do that, Harv. I have to find some evidence that exonerates my dad.
In that case, I hope the information can be found inside those high walls.
What? Darn it!
Meanwhile,
What's going on here? Why aren't the patients having lunch?
Doctor, we have a problem. Holger and Babbitt are missing.
Oh, he got out.
I've just solved one of the problems.
Doctor, it's a catastrophe. Edna's escaped from her cell.
Babbitt, how often have patients escaped from their cells?
You mean on a daily basis? 3, on average.
And how many of them have escaped over the wall?
Well, none.
None. That's right. The only way in or out is the main gate. And even if she finds a way to open the gate, she'll never get half a mile without a vehicle. She must still be somewhere on the premises. Search every floor, one after the other. And would you please escort the patients to lunch?
Oh man, are they gonna be patrolling now? Is it a stealth game suddenly? Is this a bunch of keys?
I've already got one of those.
That's a good gag.
I've got my own.
Nice. That's very good. Jumper cable. All right.
Okay. With what?
A spanner.
They're of no use anymore. Now, how do I get this open? Locked. It's always the same. How the heck can I get back in again? This is not a car key. I will smash this door! I will!
Don't do it! There's always a more complicated way!
You're right.
We just wrap the gown around the elbow and open the door. Yeah, we're taking this thing.
I wonder what this P stands for.
Pighead!
So this must be Dr. Marcel's limo.
Oh, it's a Wii U.
Uh-oh.
Who was that?
Just a box. Maybe we'll stop here. I like on one hand I feel like I'm like an hour away from finishing, but on the other hand I feel like I'm like 2 or 3. There's like enough going on here where I feel like we can have another session. And right now I might be pushing it. Yeah, let's do that. Let's stop for now. Until next time, stop my recording.